Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, August 11th, 2014. The U.S. stock market is closed. I'm going to really date me. I'm going to date myself with a story, but it really hits a nail on the head as far as what happened today. Lyndon Baines Johnson, our former president quite a long time ago, told a story once, and it kind of hit home to me because I used to do this way back in Wisconsin eons ago, and LBJ was milking a cow in a barn, and he's sitting on this little stool and squeezing the cow's teats, and all this nice white fluffy milk is building up in the bucket, and it looks so nice and it smells so good. And then that cow takes its tail and it runs it through the gutter that runs behind the cows. And of course that gutter's all full of cow poop. And it flips its tail with a big glob of this right into that bucket of fluffy white milk. Anyway, it happened to us today in trading. I saw the headlines with CNN on the pre-market, and the headlines was summertime and the trading is easy. Well, I got news for CNN. The trading is never easy, not in and particularly not in the summertime. Anyway, today what happened was the market definitely was positive all day today, the Dow. And we had come in with, I think, about 7 positions from Friday, and we had like $8,000 positive on Friday, and it opened up 14,000 positive. And anyway, by the time we got out of those 8 positions, every single one was positive. We didn't miss on a one. 100% positive. And those trades added up to over $21,000. So that just looks fabulous. The problem was the cow flipping its tail through the gutter. We got into a trade in Mankind Corporation today, and that sucker went against us so hard it hit my day of entry stop. Now, I can tell you that we don't get our day of entry stops hit maybe once every 3 or 4 months. It hardly ever happens, but it happened today. And that Mankind Corporation trade being hit like that cost us $6,000. So subtract $6,000 from 21,000, and what do you get? Yeah, we closed out $15,000 positive trades today. Unfortunately, we got screwed by Mankind. But the trading is never easy. That's the way it goes. Anyway, still had a good day. We are carrying positive $4,600 going into tomorrow. Now, that's not quite as good as it sounds. We have 26 positions, which is a lot of positions. So, we got to have this market do some follow through. This thing turns against, goes south. We could get hurt with 26 positions, and we have out of the 26 we only have 9 that are positive. The rest are negative. 16 positions are negative, although not really big negatives. So if we get some positive action tomorrow, we'll be fine. The thing that is good, that's helping us, why we have positive open trade equity, is the trades we do have positive are really good. And I'll show you those in a second. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and you can see, we had this great rally on Friday, and I was a little bit worried. Well, I wasn't worried about it. I just thought after a big rally like we had on Friday, we're going to have some pullback today. And then I looked at the pre-market this morning. That was with the headlines, summertime and the trading is easy. And the Dow was actually up over 100 points in the pre-market. Well, it didn't really start out that way at all this morning, but it did gap up, and I don't see gaps very often with the Dow. It did gap up, and it basically opened up around positive 50 and didn't settle back at all. It kept building there, and I don't know, maybe 60 or 70 points it was up here. I'm not too sure of that, but then it started coming back a little and ended up unfortunately closing pretty close to its low, and the Dow actually only closed up 16 points. So, you know, considering that the Dow is only up 16 points and we close out $15,000 positive and carry almost 5,000, I mean, that's pretty good on a day the Dow only closed up 16. But nevertheless, I am a little concerned about this pattern here, and we, with 26 positions, we definitely need this market to move higher tomorrow, at least stay kind of neutral. If this thing decides to correct tomorrow and go south, you know, we could be toast, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, we had some great trades today. I'll show you them. This first one is in BIDA, and we're still in this. This thing we got in a whole pile of markets right on the open. You know, we have big strong open, and that's going to happen. We jumped in right away, and BIDA is closed, leaving us with over $4,000 in open trade equity. I'll show you another good one here. This is in NBIX, which is Neurocrine Biosciences, and again, we bought this 30 minutes into the day. It just screamed, kept going, and we are holding over $3,000 in Neurocrine Biosciences. And finally, we got another great one here in excuse me here, this is GW Pharmaceuticals, GWPH. We also bought this 30 minutes into the day. It did pull back some, but then resumed its climb, and we are holding over $3,000 in GWPH. So, you know, if you add our open trade equity to what we actually closed out, and in spite of being damned by mankind, we still made close to $20,000 today. Can't complain about that, folks. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday.